Hello and welcome to another JP Ceratosaurus review, hosted by me, JP Ceratosaurus, and today we have for you the Jurassic World Hasbro Pachycephalosaurus. Now, looking at it, it's probably one of the better ones. I can't see many of the screw holes, which we'll talk about the dinosaur later anyway. As always, first we're going to look at the packaging. Now, so behind the head here, we've got the chrome and blue Jurassic World logo. I quite like the logo. I've said it many times anyway in previous videos. It's just, you know, a nice modern take on the old Jurassic Park logo. T-Rex up in the corner there where she should be. And the nice blue and red Indominus Rex scales. I imagine it's meant to be the Indominus Rex scales anyway. But something I've never really looked at before and pointed out in previous videos. Don't know if you can even see it in that video. There's a sort of computerized DNA looking type thing going on with the red bit at the bottom there. Lighter red lines. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Right, so bashing attack action, which we'll look at later. Little demonstrations of that there. The Hasbro logo. Let's get that central. Pachycephalosaurus, and age 4+. Do you think we make 4+? I imagine we all, if not most of us, do. On the side there, Jurassic World Pachycephalosaurus, same on that side. On the bottom we have other available dinosaurs. Our favourite T-Rex, the Stegoceratops, and the Allosaurus, which is a relatively decent one, but I am a huge fan, as you'll be aware from the previous video with the Lost World one, and this one for me would only ever work as a baby. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have another quick look. Let's see, what did we miss on the bottom? I mean, that's all of the bottom stuff. Great. Now on the back here, again we've got the blue scales continuing. Jurassic World logo at the top there. And then we have Pachycephalosaurus, a ferocious fight for survival. Now, we've seen that previously on the Spinosaurus, and I won't joke about it this time. I'm not going to make that joke every time. Right, so the authentic Jurassic World product with the universal logo. Warnings in many languages. And bashing head action. Nice little posed picture. I honestly would prefer to see it more crouched down, but that's how I'll have it anyway. And there's the sorry, clear my throat there, a bit of a cold at the moment. Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, quite amusing actually. So 4+ on the front, no under 3s on the back. So I guess if you include 3s in that, then the front works, but there you go. Yeah, so packaging's pretty good. It's the nice open front packaging, which works really well. Give the gimmick a try, which we'll look at later. I'm not going to show too much off. Yeah, we'll crack this thing open and, yeah, get her reviewed and see what we all think. So here she is, the Pachycephalosaurus. Straight away, do notice that the paint job isn't quite as good as it is on the packaging. On the packaging, we have the black lines blended in a lot better. It's almost it's almost weathered. The packaging shows it almost dusty, and the feet are like a creamy colour on the packaging too. So yeah, they've not given us quite as good a paint job as they advertised, but I mean, you can see that when you pick it up. It's an open fronted box, it's not hidden away or anything, but it's still not a bad paint job. The lines do look a bit machine, like they've been done with a machine. It's just a load of straight little lines. There's not much going on with it, but it's not a bad looking dinosaur really. The eyes are a wee bit small. The same on the other side. if not even smaller on the other side. There's no paint on the claws and the toes, which is unfortunate because I believe the Spinosaurus that we reviewed before did, and it just makes them look that bit better when they are. But the overall paint job's okay. You got the Jurassic World logo on the leg there. It's a bit yellow. They do seem to like their yellow plastic with this series of figures, but I mean, I can live with it. Yeah, I have also got the two previous Pachycephalosauruses that we've had, which are the original Jurassic Park, I think Series 2 one, and the Lost World Jurassic Park Pachycephalosaurus. So getting a little raptor pack of Pachycephalosaurus is all in different colours there. The Cephalopack I think we'll go with. She does have a little bit of dino damage there. Unneeded dino damage, I should say, but it's so small on this one, and it's done quite well for a change, so I think we can forgive the dino damage on this one. The movability, the arms, she can feed herself if she needs to. I say she, it could be a he, but I'm assuming they still keep all the dinosaurs female. But yeah, the arms move up and down like that. The legs don't seem to have much movability at all. You can get the that one can go back to there. Other side, the leg sort of the same really. The unfortunate thing is they don't move much forward, so you can't actually really get her down in a headbutting pose, which for a Pachycephalosaurus is a bit rubbish. It's going to be stood like that for most of the time. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the bashing action, which if you look here, will move the tail down and the neck extends. Now the head also moves if the tail moves sideways, but I'll put it on this view and you'll see a little complaint that quite a few reviewers have had and things. The head is tilted to the side, so the action when you move the tail to the side, the head straightens up. I'm not sure that it should be a action feature to straighten the dinosaur's head up, but there you go. Hasbro's great bit of work there on, as with the rest of the great work they've done for us so far on Jurassic World, eh? Right, going to the screw holes now. Lovely screw hole tally that we're going to have with every Jurassic World dinosaur. So let's turn this thing around. How many can we see? So, one just above the backside there, one at the top of the back, one just at the top of the neck there, and really there's one under the arm as well. So 4. But if you extend the neck, there's actually a 5th. So this dinosaur has a total of 5 screw holes. 5 screw holes. Just for, do you know what? I was going to compare them in a minute, but let's just bring in the Series 2 Jurassic Park Spinosaurus here. Hello. Right. Here it is from the front there. From the left side. There's the right side. No screw holes. Why? Because it's stuck together properly. It didn't need screw holes. This from a toy that is like nearly 25 years old. How has Hasbro not mastered that? But yeah, we'll go back to that Pachycephalosaurus in a minute. So here, 5 screw holes. How can we have 5 screw holes in this small dinosaur? It's crazy. But yeah, anyhow. Overall, I think it's a pretty good dinosaur. Playability's not as good as it could be with the lack of the movement in the legs, meaning you can't actually get it to in the headbutt position. But it can headbutt some bigger dinosaurs, yay! It does have the funny Adam's apple thing going on with the extending neck, but I can see why, because it's probably got the mechanism tucked in just there. Yeah. Crazy, really. I mean, overall, the casting's good on it. It's got a lot of nice little wrinkles and bumps going on the skin. And the head's cast pretty well, too. But we'll just compare it firstly size-wise. Let's compare it to the Jurassic World Spinosaurus that we've reviewed earlier. So there she is. Spinosaurus is tiny. Yeah, Spinosaurus. Well, it's the Spinosaurus. We don't really mind, do we? Now to compare it to, bring back in Pachycephalosaurus from Series 2 of Jurassic Park. Size-wise, they're practically the same size-wise, so I quite like that. That's pretty good because it means that we can straighten that tail up. Means that playing-wise, my daughter's able to, well, and me, let's not lie, I like to play as well. We can have a pack of Pachycephalosaurus that aren't all different shapes and sizes. They match up pretty well. Obviously, when the original Jurassic Park came out, we hadn't seen the Pachycephalosaurus on screen, so the head on this mould isn't quite as accurate as the head on this one, but it's forgiven. It's a nice, good playable toy. We'll get back into that anyway later on. Next time, we will be having a review of what we're calling the Cephalopack with this guy as well, Lost World Pachycephalosaurus. Yay! Yeah, we'll be reviewing all three of these, which luckily they all match up together quite well, all different colours. Now the Cephalopack. So next time, as I say, we'll be reviewing these two together. Though this Pachycephalosaurus will feature, just as we're now having the Cephalopack to match with the Raptor pack. Okay, that's a thing now, and we're going to stick with that. So we'll have the Cephalopack in the next video. Yeah, let's drop these two. Now, to rate this one, to be honest, I'm a bit stuck. I'd give it anything from a 2.5 up to a 3. 2.5 really because of the amount of screw holes in the poor thing and the lack of ability in the legs. But I want to give it a 3 just because of the... I mean, it looks good really. It's not bad. Matches up to the others quite well, which is honestly one of the main ways I rate these dinosaurs is how they match up to the old Hasbro, Kenner toys we've had previously, because they're what I want to use them with. I don't want stupid tiny action figures like the humans we've seen so far. I want to match them up to the old ones, and I think that's what Hasbro should be doing now, because, well, surely there's going to be... I'm not the only adult out there that wants to enjoy these with my children, but yeah, I'll give it a 3, just because of the overall looks pretty good. Could do it with a less sloping head that's sort of wrong way, but let's try and prop it up. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So we'll give her a 3, and that's it really. There's nothing else to say. I mean, she's what she is. Another Hasbro figure, but not a bad one. It could be a lot worse. We've seen a lot worse. Look at the T-Rex. But yeah, that's that. Solid 3. Don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe, and as I say, next time we'll be reviewing the other two Pachycephalosaurus. Feature the whole Cephalopack. That's a thing now. Just deal with it. Right. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.